alcohol harm silently threatens the well-being of youth, families, and entire communities. It's a quiet crisis that shatters school careers, breaks families, and steals dreams.
Before 2023,
many young people in places like Kumi District faced alcohol exposure without protection, guidance, or knowledge.
According to the Uganda Alcohol Status Report, which was produced by Uganda Alcohol Policy Alliance, it showed that Teso region, where Kumi belongs, ranks third in alcohol consumption. It comes after Karamoja, West Nile, and then Kumi.
In the Teso land, there is a way they take alcohol as something that is cultural. Even when you're still a baby, they put some of it in the lips of the baby. So as the baby grows, the baby takes on. It is like a pride.
As Kumi, one of the biggest challenges that we have is the issue of alcohol. People all know that Teso land is known for alcohol. They are heavy drinkers in Teso because it is believed that in Teso here, when you give birth to a child, the first thing you do, maybe during the naming ceremony, alcohol is put in the child's tongue. So it means alcohol is introduced to the Iteso from the time of birth. We used to have cases of students packing alcohol to school. A teacher is teaching, but before you understand, other children are laughing from behind. When you go behind to find out what is happening, you find that there's a child who has a bottle of alcohol. There is a child maybe who is drunk and is making fun in class. So it was a very huge problem.
Alcoholism is a big challenge to our communities. We have seen communities going astray, not because they lack what to do, not because they lack resources, but because they've engaged themselves so much in alcoholism.
It's as if every homestead where these children come from, there's somebody who takes alcohol. And most of them have also got involved. They learn from their parents and the peers. So around the surrounding areas, there are bars around this place. That also affects. So when these children are coming to school, they also look at what the elders are doing. And by the way, when we started this school, we even had children who could run during break time to buy some alcohol to take.
In fact, when they came here, when they are drunk, they used not to do well. Some even fight, others even use vulgar language, they abuse people, even the teachers, they want to fight with the teachers.
We rate in the whole of this country, Uganda, alcoholism is mostly consumed in Teso region. When you see the brudaggio in Kampala there, you will find that that bar, it is a woman who is an Teso, who is brewing.
If you have a parent who is drunk from morning to sunset, cannot have time to even think or plan or even visit a child at school. And many times as education department, we organize AGMs, annual general meetings. But you find that the alcohol factor affects even those meetings, because you'll find some parents coming in for those meetings when they are actually drunk.
Stay away from alcohol for a bright future.
But hope is rising in the hands of young leaders with a mission. These young leaders are transforming their communities, one conversation, one school, one family at a time. In 2024, the Uganda Girl Guides Association, in collaboration with local leaders and partners, stepped up. They introduced bold, life-changing activities to reduce alcohol harm through awareness, education, and community action.
To combat the challenge of alcohol consumption in the district, we used 3 interventions. We had the school-based intervention, we had the community-based intervention, and the family-based intervention. We created clubs within schools, and through the clubs we were able to skill these children, we were able to build their confidence, and also help to empower them and increase their knowledge in regards to alcohol harm.
This school is called Komoro Rock Primary School. We are going to recruit girls from P4, P5, P6, P7. We are recruiting girls to catch up with the skills of life skills. On girl guiding, knowledge. We are giving them also personal hygiene. skills of how to maintain themselves.
When I joined girl guiding, it helped me to make friends, also gain self-confidence.
And girl guiding has helped me to gain some knowledge in making some things like pads, liquid soap, beads, and etc.
Tataka muna ya John. Ta John boja kira project alo mariongo. Shongo ngina ali moino tata erona kira ma ekona John. Kupana pala. Tena mata de pala rinisi.
Okay, this project really brought a great change. For example, the learners themselves, those ones who used to take alcohol, they have stopped. Even other learners, they have really come to join girl guiding.
Community-based approach, we identified youth within these communities and trained them, empowered them, gave them knowledge and skills to be able to go out there and become advocates of change.
First of all, the communities we move, we do several things of prevention. We do community sensitization. We also conduct experiments on how the alcohol affects the liver, different parts of the body, the kidney, the brain. And then we also do community dialogues where we act dramas. And these dramas, we act showing different causes of alcohol in the community. How it causes domestic violence, how it makes someone get unemployed, and also how it affects personal relationship. That's what we do. We only don't do this in communities, we also move to schools.
Family-based, it was like door-to-door visits, visiting different families where we know that they are known for brewing alcohol, for selling. Homes had turned into bars because one, when they brew, the children are involved in the brewing process. When they test, okay, the children have to test to know, is this alcohol good enough to go out on the market? So we had to do the family-based intervention to be able to visit those homes and endeavor that children are protected and safe.
What makes this project different is its focus on lasting change. This is not just about short-term activities, it's about strengthening systems from within.
First of all, we collaborated with the local government here in Kumi, both the district and the municipality, working with the political and the technical wing of the district. So through these collaborations, especially in the office of the Chief Administration Officer, the office of the District Education Officer, Municipality Education Officer, and the Sports Office, we had connections through those offices to the sub-counties which we were working in. We worked in 5 sub-counties and the 2 divisions of the municipality. The collaborations we made with the local government really helped us so much. They helped us to penetrate schools. We're working in 33 schools. The local leaders, the ones who are helping peer educators to mobilize people. And then of course we had partnerships with some other organizations. For example, Somero Uganda, we had Uganda Development Link, we had Early Community Association. So all these came in to supplement the work we are doing.
In the communities where we work, we have the PLATS, that is Prevention Leadership Action Team, which consists of LOC1, we have the VHTs, we have the Community Development Officer, we have the Parish Chief, who is the administrator in the parish, and then we have the district team. All those are the stakeholders that we work with.
By working with local leadership structures, the project is embedding change into the very fabric of schools and communities.
Involved my staff, when they go for inspection, one of the things that they have to integrate in their inspection tool is to see the girl guide activities vibrant.
When schools, families, and leaders unite, real systems change happens.
The church people are involved. We are not gender biased, although it is Uganda Girl Guide Association. They have understood that what the Uganda Girl Guide is doing is not only for girls, but even the men.
This project has been able to sensitize the communities about alcohol harm and how it can be prevented. We have also had radio talk programs where this group and the district leadership has been able to talk to the public. Since we have the radio program, airtime given by government, we believe that we can integrate and still have these radio talk shows continue.
So we've reached out to 20,000 community members through the peer educators community outreach programs. We have 33 schools which we have reached out to. We've been able to reach about 10,155 learners, and we've done life skills trainings for them. They have understood alcohol harm, and they're also going out as advocates of change. Actually, for us, the biggest result there is that children are able to go out and speak out on alcohol harm issues. We have 45 peer educators. These are young men and women identified from communities whom we trained and have become champions of change.
I'm a personal example, and I've become the real advocate, and I no longer take. This project has really helped me to improve in my communication skill, because when I go in a gathering of more than 200 members, I find myself getting that courage doing advocacy. I find myself getting that courage to communicate to people in bigger numbers. Most people have known me. Whenever they see me, they be like, "Mother Alcohol Preventer, we are here, we have stopped. What next can we do?" Like, most of them have come up with that willingness that they no longer want to get engaged in things which can make them so deep in alcoholism.
The roots of change are deep. Alcohol education is now embedded in school curricula, backed by bylaws, and supported by community norms.
We rarely now get cases of learners carrying alcohol to school. We rarely get cases of learners being expelled out of school because of alcohol. So we feel the project has really been so helpful to us.
I'm really happy that we set bylaws as Ogoma sub-county that were blessed by council. And those bylaws have been known by the community, and they have really seen that they work. And one of it, mostly on alcohol, is that alcohol is not supposed to be sold or drunk before 1 p.m. And then children that are young are not allowed in any bar. There is a fine that is tagged to those laws.
I'm here as a parent. Since the project began, at least when you look at the pupils, these learners here, they are not involved in alcohol right now, because there are so many dramas which this team has played. It means it has changed them. They are not participating in alcohol.
The true success of this project is sustainability. The education is ongoing, the tools remain, and the leadership is homegrown.
Be the generation that breaks the cycle. No alcohol.
Sustainable change is not an event, it's a movement. And in Kumi District, that movement is alive.
So those collaborations and partnerships we've had have helped us to create a sustainability plan. Because already working with the education office and with schools and forming clubs, that is a structure that we know that even long after our project has ended, there will be continued results to be achieved. From brewing and selling alcohol, people recognize that they could begin selling tomatoes, produce and all that. So these are things that we know will help to sustain our project, and our impact will continue to live for many more years.
This is more than a project. It's a movement. A generation of girls leading with courage, transforming systems, and guiding their communities towards safer, healthier, and brighter futures. The change has begun, and it is here to stay.